length. Dear students, you have been already sent this note, right? Today I am conducting my lesson according to this note. So get ready this note too, right? Here, length. You have learned about length in grade 6 also, right? What is length? Length is the linear distance from one end to the other end, right? Here, when we consider this straight line AB, the distance between A and B can be considered as length. Then, there are different forms of length you need in your day-to-day life. What are those? Length, width, height, depth, thickness, length. We can say length of this building, width of the cupboard, right? Height of a mountain, and again depth of a well, depth of a pool. Then you can say thickness of the door and thickness of a wooden board, thickness of aluminium sheet, these type of things. All these are considered as length, right? Then you should learn what are the instruments you can use for measuring length, right? Mainly in your day-to-day schoolwork, you need centimeter ruler. There are two forms, long one, short one. Long one, you can measure 30 until 30 centimeters. Short one, 15 centimeters. Right? Then there's another one you have seen in science lab, that is meter ruler. That is equal 100 centimeters. Right? Then again you have different, not only in your house even, you have measuring tape to measure length of a cloth, like that. Other than that, there are other types of measuring tapes to measure the length of a building, right? Lot of building workers use those tapes, measuring tapes, and when we want to measure a length of a road, like that, there's another type of measuring tape, right? So these things normally we use to measure length. Then next year in grade 6 you have learned unit of measurement which you use to measure length, right? Mainly millimeters. In when you write, you can write it as a M, simple M and M, millimeters. Then centimeters, meters, kilometers, right? Then you have learned the relationship between these units, right? First one, relationship between 1 centimeter, relationship between centimeters and millimeters, right? Here, 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. This is the first relationship you have learned. Then 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Then 2 centimeters should equal what? 1 equals 10. Then twice of it, we have to multiply this 10 by 2. 20 millimeters. without write these calculations, you can directly say 1 centimeter equal 10 millimeter, then 2 centimeters equal 20 millimeters, then 3 centimeters. Yes, of course. You have to multiply this 3 by 10, you get 30 millimeters. Okay, did you understand this? If we want to convert centimeters into millimeters, what we have to do? We should multiply centimeter value by 10. Then you get the answer in millimeters. Other way, if you want to convert millimeters into centimeters, then what can we do? Here, 10 millimeter equal 1 centimeter. Equal 1 centimeter. How do we obtain 1 out of 10? Huh? How do we obtain? Yes, what you have to do? When you divide 10 by 10, you get this 1 centimeter. That means if you want to convert anything in millimeters, what you have to do, anything in millimeters to centimeters, what you have to do, you have to divide by 10, right? Here, if I want to convert 20 millimeters, then what should I do? I divide 20 by 10. Here, put the centimeter unit here, right? Not only here, in this step even you should get centimeter. This is not millimeter. When you divide millimeter value by 10, that's equal centimeter. So answer is here 2 centimeters. That means if you want to convert something in centimeter into millimeter, what you have to do, you have to multiply by 10. If you want to convert millimeters into centimeters, you have to you should divide by 10. When you want to convert millimeters into centimeter, you should divide by 10. You don't need to write anything of these things because those are included in the given note, right? So you don't need to write it again. Right. Then next part. Next relationship. 1 meter equal 100 centimeters. 1 meter equal 100 centimeters. 1 meter equal 100 centimeters. This is the second relationship. 1 meter equal 100 centimeters. Then obviously 2 meters equal 200 centimeters. Right? 3 meters equal 300 centimeters. Very easy. So tell me how did we obtain all these things? 1 meter 100, 2 meter 200. What you have to do? If you want to find 2 meters, what you have to do? You have to multiply 2 by 100. Then you get the value in centimeters, 200 centimeters. So, if I want to convert 2.5 meters into centimeters, how should I do? I don't want to think anything. I just write 2.5 into 100. That's all. Then 25 into 100, 2500. only one decimal place here, so I put decimal place here, 250 meters. Very easy. Then other way. If I want to, here 100 centimeters equal 1 meter. Then 200 centimeters should equal 2 meters. How do we obtain that? Yes. When we divide this 200 by 100, only we get the value in meters, 2 meters. No any other way. You have to divide by 100. That means if you want to convert something in centimeters to meters, what you have to do? You have to divide by 100. If you want to convert something in meters to centimeters, you have to multiply by 100. Earlier case, centimeters to millimeters, multiply by 10. Millimeters to centimeters, divide by 10. Here, meters to centimeters, multiply by 100. Centimeters to meters, divided by 100. Then the next one, okay, we'll do another question, right? I want to convert this 350 centimeters into meters. Right. Then, what you have to do here, you have to separate these things, values which are greater than or equal 100 and less than 100. So, greater than or equal 100 is 300. So, other part, 100's value, 300. Less than value, 50. 300 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. You have to separate this, right? Now, you can convert this into meters. How do we convert? How do we convert centimeters into meters? What you have to do? You have to divide by 100. When I divide this value should be in meters when I divide by 100. Here 50 centimeters. Keep as it is. So when you divide this, you get the 3 meter and 50 centimeters. Right? Did you understand this? Okay. Now we can move to the next relationship. Right. Here. Third relationship, 1 kilometer equal 1000 meters. 1 kilometer equal 1000 meters. 1 kilometer equal 1000 meters. Okay. 1 kilometer equal 1000 meters. Right? So, 1 kilometer equal 1000 meters means 2 kilometers should equal to 2000 meters. Three kilometers should equal 3000 meters. Right. Okay. So how do we obtain 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. 2 kilometers, then you have to multiply by 1000. When you multiply 2 by 1000 only, you get 2000. So if you want to convert kilometers into meters, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 1000. Then other way. If I want to convert 8,000, if I want to convert 8,000 meters to kilometers, what should I do? Right? Other way. Earlier, I multiply by 1000 in order to convert kilometers into meters. Then here, obviously, you should divide by 1000. When you divide by 1000, you get it as 8 kilometers. Very easy. Then this one, if I want to convert 9,250 meters into kilometers, what should I do? First of all, I should separate 1000 values and 100 values. Here, 1000's values are 9,000 meters. Here, 250 meters. Now I can easily convert this meter value into kilometers. Right. How should I convert meter into kilometer? I should divide this meter value by 1000. Then I get answer in kilometers. Here answer is 9 kilometers and 250 meters. Now here this part, 1000 part, we converted into kilometers. Other part keep as it is. So answer is 9 kilometers and 250 meters. Now all these things you have learned in grade 6, and now I reminded you through this lesson. So now I believe you can do review exercise. If you want more clarifications, you can go through this note. Here all these details display here. Here you have been given lot of examples, so you can go through them also. After that you can do the review exercise. Right? Okay. I believe you understood everything, right? If you have any doubt regarding this, you can contact me through LMS.